What's going on, guys? It's the 90s Baby Gamer giving you another video, and for this video I'm going to showcase the top 5 WWE Superstars of the new era. Now, you won't be seeing guys like John Cena, Randy Orton, or even Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, or Dean Ambrose. For this list, I really wanted to show off the new superstars who really represent what the new era is all about. Now, some of these guys may not be new per se because they either came up through NXT, or they spent many years on the indies, or they were even in TNA wrestling. Yeah, you know who's on this list after saying that. There also won't be any women on this list because pretty soon I'm going to be making a top 5 women of the new era, so watch out for that. But for now, here are the top 5 WWE superstars of the new era. We're going to kick things off with Big Cass and Enzo Amore. These guys, even though I guess you could technically say top 6 WWE superstars of the new era, I decided to group these two as one because as a tag team, they're just fantastic. Enzo Amore, the guy who constantly runs his mouth and he's witty and he's just hilarious on the microphone. And then you got Colin Cassidy, who's kind of like the enforcer, even though Enzo can back things up himself. It's just, this is a fantastic tag team, and they represent what the new era is all about. They're a breath of fresh air. Every time they come out, they get a huge reaction. They can't wait to see what comes out of Enzo Amore's mouth. And then all Colin Cassidy has to say is, there's only one word to describe you, and I'm going to spell it out for you. And the whole crowd just goes nuts. This is a fantastic act, and they've come at the perfect time, too, because it seems like, and I'm not the only one to this opinion, if you disagree, please do let me know. New Day has peaked. I don't find New Day as entertaining as they used to be. Things just run its course, and I just feel like, New Day, every time they come out for a promo, everybody just, they only react to when they say, who, that bit, and when they say you're WWE World Tag Team Champions, but besides that, they kind of just, kind of quiet and confused as to what they're saying. But yeah, Enzo Amore and Big Cass, Colin Cassidy, number 5 on this list. We're going to go into number 4 on this list, and that's Finn Balor. And if he wasn't injured, you bet the house that he would be much higher on this list. Finn Balor basically made NXT, helped make NXT as big as it is today. He was their top guy in NXT. For the longest, when it came to that brand, even though everybody recognized it as, a real stellar brand, I don't think anybody in the history of NXT really took it over as if to say, oh, that is the recognized name in NXT. Not even Seth Rollins when he was NXT champion, not Big E, not Bo Dallas, not Neville, not Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens. They weren't, because Kevin Owens was brought up pretty quickly. So, he wasn't like the stable of NXT. Finn Balor, to me, was the first guy who was the stable in NXT. And as you can see, immediately, they try to thrust him into the main event role on Raw. And they made him become the first ever Universal Champion. Unfortunately, he got injured. But Finn Balor is certainly the future of this company. He is going to be one of the top 3 faces in the company, if not top 2. So he's number 4 on this list. Shinsuke Nakamura is number 3 on this list, but he may be the most important person on this list because for the longest time, Japanese superstars, not just in WWE, this was also the case in WCW, just weren't treated with the respect that they deserved. Over in Japan, these wrestlers were celebrated. They were taken seriously. Look at the late Masawa. That was like the Ric Flair of Japanese wrestling. And now with Shinsuke Nakamura, an incredible talent, someone who doesn't even have to say a word to let even the casual fans know that, hey, they're being entertained here. Shinsuke Nakamura is really the first Japanese wrestler that they've really taken seriously, and it's starting to spread throughout other wrestlers too. Look at Asuka; she's being taken very seriously in the NXT brand. So Nakamura is extremely crucial and important, and he may pave the way for future Japanese superstars. I am very excited to see the future of Nakamura, and he is number 3 on this list. But as I said before, he may be the most important. AJ Styles didn't win a WWE championship until he hit the age of 39 years old, but it may be for the best because his experience is just shining. in WWE. He just knows how to play the game when it comes to WWE. He came from TNA, from ROH, and doing all those shows. I think it was from Frontier Wrestling in the UK, to New Japan Pro Wrestling, where WWE really took notice of him. And, he first came into the company. His feud with Jericho wasn't so hot, but then the Roman Reigns feud really kicked things off. The John Cena feud put it over the top, and it's led to now where he's the WWE World Champion. And he deserves it, absolutely deserves it. He's 39 years old, but he still wrestles like he's in his 20s. And the experience factor has just shined through in his promos and in his ring work even. Just a fantastic talent. He could easily be #1 on this list, but, losing to this man is no joke. After seeing AJ Styles at #2, I'm pretty sure that you saw this one coming at #1. It's KO, Kevin Owens, the current WWE Universal Champion. Make no mistake about it, if Finn Balor was never injured and he went on a lengthy run, Kevin Owens still eventually would have been Universal Champion. Hell, it probably would have come at Money in the Bank, where they would have, made a long, drawn-out process of Owens bragging about his Money in the Bank briefcase, but obviously that got thrusted forward because of Finn Balor's injury. And if you think about it, it was the perfect choice too, where Seth Rollins, they needed a face, so they needed Rollins to take that role. And Roman Reigns, I think they had plans for him to continue his feud with Rusev, plus the unreliability factor in a sense where he took the Adderall and was suspended for 30 days. But Kevin Owens, his promos are just fantastic. His in-ring work is fantastic. He can make you hate him, even if, you want to cheer for him. He's just everything that a heel represents and everything that the new era represents. All right, guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like and be sure to subscribe. Peace.